Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today we're going to be doing the first update for the 2023 portion of my Makeup Rehab series. This is a series that I started back in 2022 as a way to sort of track and keep a lid on my makeup purchasing habits. Now, this was in no way my idea by any means. I was actually inspired by a few different YouTubers here on the platform that I follow pretty much religiously, and that is Paula, who is a beauty guru, made me do it, as well as It's Just Steph. I will have them linked in the description box below so that you can check them out in case you haven't, but let's be honest, if you're watching me, you already know who those two beautiful ladies are. So again, I did this not to stop purchasing makeup, but just to be a lot more thoughtful about my approach to purchasing makeup. I was finding that I was just buying stuff more quickly than I was using it, and so much of my makeup was so close to untouched, and embarrassingly, there were some things that had not been touched at all. So I started this low buy beauty bank system, and it's worked well for me. Now, just to sort of bring you up to speed on where we are, every purchase that I make deducts from my beauty budget, and every empty that I have in the makeup category adds back to it. Now, I started the year in a deficit. Even though I feel like it worked well for me last year, I still went over, and I still am at a deficit, and let's just get on into it. So I have, at this point in time, a negative 10.25 credits in my bank. Am I going to be adding to it? Yes, but not by much. I only have two makeup empties to share with you guys today. One of them is a mascara. I purchased the Lancome. This is the Lash Idole mascara. I bought this during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty in the spring of last year. Maybe the fall, but I'm thinking it was the spring. But this is what the packaging looks like. I actually really enjoyed this mascara, and I'm kind of sad that it is dried up. It is a rubber bristled wand. It has a little bit of a curve to it. It's not overly spiky, which is nice because I poke myself in the eye. I'm a danger to myself and others. So it is definitely a kind of brush that I can use without injury, and I really liked the way that it made my lashes look. It held up for me all day long, and it is one that I can wear on my lower lash line. I have a lot of trouble with mascara kind of transferring down to my cheek area and just giving me some serious raccoon eyes. So I always have to be very careful about what I put on my lower lashes. And this was one that I could use on both, wear it all day, and it looked great at the end of the day as it did in the beginning. So this was really nice. It is a little bit on the pricey side, so I don't know that I would purchase it not on sale just because there are so many awesome mascaras out there, but this is definitely one that I would very strongly really strongly consider repurchasing, but again, I think I would rather wait for it to go on sale. And then my other empty is my eyeshadow primer. This is from Smashbox. You can see I just destroyed it. I didn't cut it open. I feel like I got the vast majority out of it. There's probably still another usage or two, but honestly, I was worried that it would dry out before I could use them if I cut it open, and I'm happy with how much use I got out of this. I don't know if they actually still make this anymore. Smashbox is going through kind of a weird time in its life. I know it went through and sort of revamped their entire line. So they have an eyeshadow primer. I don't know if it is this one or not. I haven't tried it. This one's nice. I liked it. I still think the original Urban Decay Primer Potion is still my favorite, but this was really nice. This was really good, and it took me a very long time to get through it, so I'm very happy with that. So that, my friends, means that I am adding 2 credits into my beauty bank for a total of negative 8.25. Did I shop? In years past, January and February, and typically March, have been pretty good months for me. I usually go into the year really strong with whatever low buy it is that I'm working on. And honestly, there isn't usually a ton that I want anyway coming out of the holidays where I've probably over purchased. This year though, we got to get ready to put on our disappointed faces because I did definitely buy some things. I don't regret any of them, but I did definitely buy some things. So let's talk about what I purchased in December after I did the finale for the 2022 leg of this project. And I did pick up a couple of things. The first thing that I picked up is from ColourPop. I actually made a ColourPop order, which is pretty rare for me. I picked up their Sage the Day bundle. I don't know, this just had a chokehold on me. You guys, first of all, you know that I have a love of green eyeshadows, and just these really swampy, beautiful tones, they just had me. They just had me. So I did purchase the bundle, which means that it came with 1 eyeshadow palette and 2 Super Shock shadows. I have not used the Super Shocks yet, but I will quite soon. I am ridiculous and wanted to take pictures with them first. And yeah, that's apparently the life that I lead. But I will show you what they look like because they're really very pretty. So the first one is in the shade Corsage, which is this beautiful sort of minty green with some silver reflect in there. Really, really, really pretty. Really, really, really pretty. And then the other one that came in the set is in the shade Fringe. If I can get it open. And it looks like this here. There we go. Almost like the opposite of Corsage, so it's kind of a cooler toned sort of beigey silver with green flecks in it. Again, absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to use them. I have in years past said that I'm not going to buy any more Super Shock shadows, and for the most part, I've been pretty good about that. But again, they're greens, and I am a sucker for greens. So that happened. I also made a purchase from one from Sephora and one from Ulta. So for some reason from Sephora, this blush right here from RMS, I was seeing it all over Instagram and it looked so insanely beautiful. And it is. It really is. It is gorgeous. This is in the shade French Rosé. Absolutely gorgeous. It is, if you like shimmery, not shimmery, but glowy, we'll go with glowy blushes. It looks really intense here on my finger because this is a heavy swatch, but it looks so just natural and healthy on the cheeks. I mean, it's really a gorgeous product, and I have been using it a ton. I've stopped recently just because I have some blushes in some projects that I've been focusing on. But prior to that, I was using it every single day. And now that it's on my desk, I'll probably use it again some more because it is freaking beautiful. The other thing that I purchased this time from Ulta is I picked up from REM Beauty, my first purchase from them. I picked up one of their Midnight Shadows. It's a liquid shadow. This is in the shade Fembot. I have no idea what possessed me to buy this, but I'm actually really happy that I did. So this is what it looks like in the container. And this is currently in one of my projects. This is in Partners in Cream. So if you've been following me there, then you've already seen this. But it is really easy to use and really, really beautiful. That's a heavy swatch. I'll be honest, when I use it, I tend to shear it out with a brush all over my lid. And it is absolutely stunning. It is full of all of these silver and purple and blue shimmers, pinks. Like, it is, if you like duochromes and multichromes, this has that kind of vibe, and I really like it, so I'm very happy with that. I did also make some January purchases, which again, I don't regret. So on January 1st, Sugar Drizzle released 2 new items. And I've never purchased from them before. They've been on my radar for a while. Their MILF palette, Man I Love Frogs, is one that is being restocked today when I'm filming this. I really want to buy it, but I'm trying really hard not to. But this is their trashed palette, and oh my gosh, it looked amazing. I love raccoons. I think they're cute. I get that they're feral and they carry rabies and all that kind of stuff, but they're cute. And this is an all shimmer palette and right up my alley. Like, look at those babies. Whew. I've had so much fun playing with this palette, and I'm very happy to have it in my collection. Very happy. Now, at the same time, they also released this sweet little baby right here. This is their mini holographic palette. Are we gonna focus? Probably not. How about let's just focus on, like, there is no way my camera is gonna show you just how magical these shadows are, because they are amazing. They are very, very cool. Very happy with them. I am wearing one of them today. Again, I don't expect you to be able to see just how amazingly stunning this is, because it's just one of those things that for a camera to pick up, it's very, very challenging. But in person, especially out in the sunlight, they are stunning, stunning. Now, if you decide to pick this up, I do highly recommend it. Just realize how small it is. Like, where'd that, okay. So this is that blush that I just showed you. Is the same size. So I knew it was small going into it, but I was still kind of surprised by how small it is, especially because it's something like $45, but these pigments are very, very expensive to manufacture. And I really, for as small as it is and as pricey as it is, I appreciate how little wasted space there is. So yeah, these are small, but we don't have a lot of wasted space in here. It's just all product, and that makes me very, very happy. So being that this is my first sort of experience with Sugar Drizzle, I'm quite impressed and really happy, and would like to see what they're gonna come out with in this year. And then just recently, actually, I picked up 2 lipsticks. I know I said I was only going to purchase a maximum of 10 lip products, so this is 2 of them. But I don't regret anything. So this, I usually don't really like picking up things that feel like cash grabs. So things that are marketed specifically for the Lunar New Year in special limited edition packaging feels like a cash grab to me. I'm sorry if that is an unpopular opinion, but it is mine. And so I usually just don't. But the color on this is just so pretty. I mean, the packaging is gorgeous. Please don't get me wrong. Packaging is gorgeous, but I don't know. I'm going to stop going down that road. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. It's in the shade Blossom Red. And I have seen this on some people, and it's just the most beautiful wearable red I've ever seen. Like, if you have ever heard the expression everyday red, that is what this is, and I am super, super pumped to have it. I wanted to wear one of these 2 lip colors today, but neither of them go with this eye look. So I will be wearing this quite soon. But yes, the other one, Sephora has been discounting a ton of Tom Ford beauty products. I don't know why, but I happened to see that one of the lipsticks was in stock, and I snapped it up, honestly, not because of any reason other than the fact that I've never owned a Tom Ford product, and I just really wanted one. That's what it comes down to. So this is in the shade Pink Dusk. This is what the bullet looks like. Let me give you a swatch of it. I have, of course, worn it. It's a little nude for me and a little pink for me, but with the right lip liner, I can definitely wear it no problem, and I am happy to have it because I'll be honest, it scratched that itch. Is this better than some of the other lipsticks that I own for a fraction of the price? No. You are 100% paying for the name, and I love that I've proven that to myself. So this was half price, so it was still almost $30 because full price, these are $58. It has to really truly knock my socks off for me to even consider that. I still feel like $30 is a lot to spend on a lipstick, and I have done that. So is it beautiful? Yes. Am I going to get a ton of usage out of it? I better. But does it mean that I'm going to maybe not look so lustily at Tom Ford products? Yeah, it is, which is good. So anyway, now I'm rambling, but what does that mean for my beauty budget? So let's talk numbers. Prior to talking about my purchases, I was at a negative 8.25. Now, when I did my beauty budget at the beginning of the year, as I did last year, I allotted myself 12 eyeshadow palettes that are completely free, that don't count against my budget. So that is 2 of these are counting towards that. At the end of the day, I decided not to put this little Sugar Drizzle baby as one of my palettes. Just because they're very special shades, and so I just wanted to kind of hold them in their own little place. Kind of like with the Super Shock Shadows, they count as their own individual thing. So this is just going to count as an individual thing, meaning that the 2 palettes that go against my palette, my freebies, are the ColourPop one and the other Sugar Drizzle. So that means that I have 7 credits that are going to be applied to the beauty bank, meaning that I am now at a negative 15.25 points or credits, or however we're calling them. So not the best start to the year, I'll be honest, not the best start, but I'm really hoping that I can have a lot more makeup empties to help, you know, buy some of those credits back. That would be great. And maybe I will do less shopping in February, but we'll just see how the month goes. I don't know, guys. I'm just trying not to take life too seriously this year because it's been a wild ride, the 2020s so far. So that is where we're at, and let me know, how is your month going? Did you purchase anything, and are you really, really happy with it, or do you kind of wish that you had held off? I'm always so curious to hear about y'all's perspectives, and let me know if there's anything that I should have my eyes on, because I'm always interested in your opinions there too. If you have enjoyed this video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe before you leave. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.